This video covers the controller operation of the Albi over-counter dispense unit. Start by switching the unit on at the mains power supply. Press buttons 1 and 4 within 5 seconds. This will enter the unit into the technician mode. If the technician mode is not entered within 5 seconds, the unit will go into ready to dispense mode. If this happens, just switch the unit off for 10 seconds and start again. The selection Enable Disable is the first screen you will arrive at. Let's talk about what each button does and how to navigate through the menus. Button 1 is used to exit or return to a previous menu. Buttons 2 and 3 are used to navigate forwards and backwards through the menus. Button 4 is your enter button. Okay, let's talk about Enable Disable screen and the functions within it. Pressing button 4 will enter us into the sub menu where there are 3 components that can be switched on or off. The first component, indicated by FRG, is the fridge unit. The second, indicated by a flowing stream, is the carbonator. The third, indicated by downward arrows, allows you to disable dispense to prevent the unit from being used. All outputs are indicated by a tick or cross next to the component shown in the top line. A tick means the component is on, a cross means it's off. Please ignore the ticks and crosses on the bottom line. Button 2 toggles between on/off for the fridge. There is a short delay before the compressor starts. Button 3 toggles on/off for the carbonator. And button 4 toggles between on/off for disable dispense. Pressing button 1 will return us from the sub menu to the main menu. Prime menu. Pressing button 3 will move us on to the next menu, which is prime. This function allows you to prime each syrup pump individually. Using button 4 we can enter into the prime sub-menu. Here we press and hold the corresponding button to prime each syrup pump. This is a great feature for flushing product lines if required. Pressing the soda button will exit back to the main menu. Bricks menu. Pressing button 3 will move us on to the next menu, which is bricks. There are 2 sub-menus within the bricks that allow you to set the carbonated water flow rate, check syrup ratios and set syrup pump voltages to adjust ratios. By pressing button 4 we can enter into the first bricks sub-menu. Pressing the soda button will give a 7-second pour to confirm the flow rate. This should be 250 ml. To adjust the soda water flow rate, remove the front cap and using a 6mm Allen key, wind it out to increase the level and in to reduce it. Once the level has been set correctly, replace the cap. We can now move on to confirming the ratios of each product. You will notice on the top right of the display, flavour 1 is pre-selected. Using buttons 2 and 3 we'll scroll through the flavours 1 to 4. Select the product that you are confirming the ratio of, then press button 4 to enter. You are now on the Set Bricks menu where there are 2 functions that can be made. Pressing button 4 will give you a 7-second pour of the pre-selected syrup. Always take 3 readings before making any adjustments. Disregard the first pour to settle the pressure within the line and confirm with pours 2 and 3. If the ratio is incorrect, a voltage adjustment is required to increase or decrease the amount of syrup. Increasing the voltage will give more syrup, reducing will give less. Buttons 2 and 3 will adjust the voltage shown in the top right of the display. The V separating the two digits represent a decimal point, i.e. 2V2 equals 2.2 volts. All pumps will be preset to 2.2 volts. When making adjustments, go up or down by 1 decimal point at a time and then recheck the ratio. When complete, pressing button 1 twice will take you back to the main menu. Total. Pressing button 3 will move us on to the next menu, which is Total. This menu will record the total amount of minutes each product has poured since the unit was first installed. The data is not resettable. Pressing button 4 will take you into the sub-menu. Pressing buttons 2 and 3 to toggle between the products. Total minutes of dispense will be displayed in the top right of the display. Pressing button 1 once will take you back to the main menu. Disable. Pressing button 3 will move us on to the next menu, which is Disable. The Disable menu allows you to disable or enable the carbonated water button on the keypad. Press button 4 to enter the menu. Press button 4 again will toggle between cross and tick to indicate whether the carbonated water button is disabled or enabled. Press button 1 once to return to the main menu. Press button 1 again to return to the Ready to Dispense screen. The unit is now set up, the ratio is correct, and the drinks are ready to pour.